We asked you a little earlier about your about India's digital growth and what you remember of the 1990s. What were the first computers you looked at?
The first computer I remember, the first one was a small desktop computer with a dot matrix printer, which took hours to print. But later, I had an HCL Pentium 2, and in those days we couldn't use the internet much because you had to get onto the internet through your landline, which would remain engaged. It also used to be difficult to get the BSNL number. It used to be very busy. So what we generally did was, we used the computer for drafting pleadings, written notes of arguments, etc.
Yes.
And then we would save it in a floppy and send it to the solicitor. And sometimes we would just, if the pleadings were urgent or if the opinion was urgent, then we would just email it to the
I also wanted
solicitor.
Justice Banerjee get a sense of you in the Supreme Court. You mentioned in the High Court how you barged into one of the rooms so that you became friendly with the other judges on the benches. How was the experience in the Supreme Court? You were, of course, 3 women there together in the Supreme Court.
Yes, I often used to go to Indu's chamber. Justice Indu Malhotra is she became a very good friend. She still is. Immensely fond of her. Justice Bhanumati too. She was a wonderful lady and a good judge. I knew both of them from before. But that apart, I knew many of the judges who were there in the Supreme Court from before.
Justice Banerjee, some of your key cases which you think struck a chord with you in any court, whether it was in Delhi, Madras, Calcutta, or of course the Supreme Court.
As a lawyer, I didn't handle criminal cases. But a few years after I became a judge, I was made the presiding judge of a bench taking up criminal appeals. And one of the earlier appeals which I had decided has left an imprint. It still sends, I still get goose pimples